Of course, you could go even further and create a sixth or a seventh level of Finnish, but chances are nobody would ever say something like that in their lives. Hi there, language lovers. This is Stefano and you're watching Lingua e Passione. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'd like to explore and uncover for you the magic of expressing a very simple idea in 5 different levels of Finnish proficiency. From very basic to intermediate, all the way up to academic and super formal, we will witness the evolution of language complexity in action. Of course, we're doing Finnish today, but if you like this format, and you let me know by leaving a like or subscribing to the channel while watching this video, I can easily do other languages as well in the future. Sounds fun? Well then, keep watching and I really hope you enjoy. All right, so the very basic idea that we want to convey in Finnish today in 5 different levels of proficiency is the following. I came here, I found a job, and now I'm happy. Okay, this is the idea. So how would we say this in Finnish if our level were very basic? Very simply, we would say, tulin tänne. Löysin työpaikan. Olen tyytyväinen.
We will be breaking these down and providing also a translation so that everybody understands what's going on. There is no complexity whatsoever here, only verbs in the first person and one more word per sentence. All these sentences are divided by a full stop, no connectors, nothing. This is the most basic level of language that you can use to express this idea. Now on to the next one.
As for the second level, we are at about upper beginner, lower intermediate level, where we can already enrich our sentences with some adjectives and adverbs, and we can also use connectors to make sentences more coherent. Ensin tulin tänne, sitten löysin hyvän työpaikan, joten nyt olen todella tyytyväinen.
In this second example, we have added some expressions of time, like ensin, first, and sitten, then, and nyt, now. Okay, so we have made our message a little bit more lively. We have added some adjectives as well, hyvä, which is good, and another adverb here, todella, which is really, and also a connector, joten, for so. So the message is still very simple, but at least more connected. On to the next one.
The third level is already a very good level. So if you speak like this when you speak Finnish, you have reached already a fantastic level of Finnish. Congratulations. There's some passive forms, there's relative clauses, and the grammar starts becoming more and more complex. I'll read this sentence for you. Saavuin tänne vähän aikaa sitten. Sen jälkeen minulle ehdotettiin sopivaa työpaikkaa, jonka otin mielelläni vastaan. Tällä hetkellä olen tyytyväinen elämäntilanteeseeni.
Okay, let's try and break this down. We have here, as you can see, a much more precise choice of vocabulary. We have saapua, the verb saapua instead of tulla, which means to arrive instead of to come. We also have a relative clause in jonka. Jonka otin vastaan means which I accepted. Okay, we have slightly more complex time expressions such as sen jälkeen for afterwards and tällä hetkellä for at this time. And especially we have a past passive form for the verb, ehdottaa, to offer. Ehdotettiin. So this is like I was offered or this job was offered to me. Finally, we also have we are using more Finnish cases. You know that Finnish has a lot of grammatical cases, like for example the illative here, elämäntilanteeseeni, and the adjective here, tällä hetkellä. Yeah, and that's it for this third example. Let's move on to the next one.
Now let's take a look at the fourth level of proficiency. This is already an extremely high level. We have precise vocab, we have a very complex way of expressing this idea. Let's read. Saavuin tälle paikkakunnalle ensisijassa muista syistä, mutta myöhemmin sain mielenkiintoisen työtarjouksen, mikä on huomattavasti edistänyt henkilökohtaista tyytyväisyyttäni. Alright, if you're learning Finnish, no worries if you did not get much of this. We are just exploring the complexity of the language that just keeps growing, okay?
Okay, so we are venturing into very, very high level territory here. We are at the, I would say, at the limit of what a native speaker would say or write, okay? So we have a much better, much higher register choice of vocabulary. We have paikkakunta for locality instead of just place. Ensisijassa also mainly. We have työtarjous for a job offer, and we have also a variety of adverbs such as huomattavasti, myöhemmin, ensisijassa, and so on. Also this last part, mikä on huomattavasti edistänyt henkilökohtaista tyytyväisyyttäni, which translates as has considerably improved my personal satisfaction. This is a very, very complex way of saying I'm happy. Okay, so we're playing around here, as you can see, but I think this is fun. Lots and lots of like complex structures here at this fourth level. Let's now take a look at the fifth one.
Alright guys, are you ready for the most advanced Finnish level of proficiency? To say that you came here, you found a job and you are happy? This is not something that someone would probably express in real life, but we're just playing with the language, okay? So let's go ahead and read this aloud. Saavuttuani tällä paikkakunnalle alun perin muissa aikomuksissa, onnistuinkin myöhemmin löytämään sopivan mahdollisuuden työllistyä, mikä on merkittävästi nostanut henkilökohtaisen tyytyväisyyteni tasoa.
All right, let's try to break this down. This is obviously an academic level and it's unnecessarily complex. It's very nuanced as well. We'll see why. So first of all, we have saavuttuani. This is one of the most complex structures of Finnish grammar. It's called lauseen vastike, and it's infamous among learners of Finnish. With one single word, you can express the idea of after I arrived or after having arrived. After arriving, okay, just one word, saavuttuani. We also have this structure, onnistuin löytämään. So I managed to find instead of just löysin, I found, okay. We have this kin. Kin usually means also, but in this case, it's not quite the same thing. It's a different nuance. It means after all, despite all, despite everything, okay, I managed to find a suitable opportunity to become employed. This is also very, very complex. As you can see, it's not just I found a job. It's I found an opportunity to become employed, okay? Työllistyä, become employed. And also this last part here, merkittävästi nostanut henkilökohtaisen tyytyväisyyteni tasoa. Hardly anyone would say something like this in such an unnecessarily complex way. Has significantly elevated my level of personal satisfaction. Yeah, this is it for the breakdown, I guess.
Yeah, this is the most advanced proficiency of Finnish that I wanted to show you. Of course, you could go even further and create a sixth or a seventh level of Finnish, but chances are nobody would ever say something like that in their lives. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game that we played together today and that you also learned something new about the Finnish language. Of course, if you like this format, as I said at the beginning, just leave a like to this video or leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know so that I can make more of these videos in other languages as well. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Kiitos paljon and see you next time. Ciao.